Hey, sugar puddings, or should I say my nonprofit visionaries. It's me, Shalita, the nonprofitista O'Neill, and I wanted to take a quick moment to warn you not to get got. Okay? What does that mean? Well, from talking to a number of you, a number of my clients, I get so disappointed when I hear that you have paid money for services that you did not need to pay for or that were already free. And I want to stop you from making that mistake. So when you're starting up your nonprofit organization, there are some things you're going to have to be prepared to pay for. But these are the things you are not going to be required to pay for. Number one, your EIN number. So this is your employer identification number that you can apply for, that you must apply for, right? It's one of the processes that you have to go through or complete in order for you to be able to apply for your 501c3 status later. It is an EIN number. You can go on irs.gov and get your own EIN number for free. In under 5 minutes. Okay, so I've had clients that have told me they have paid $300, $400 for people to set up an EIN number for them. Please do not get got. You can do this on your own by going on the website, like I said, and I'll put the website and the links below, irs.gov, and signing up for your own EIN number, which is sort of like your nonprofit organization's social security number. So everything is attached to this number. When you file your tax documents, they're going to ask for it. When you file your 501c3 paperwork, they're going to ask for it. When you want to get tax exemption or tax-free items, get a tax exempt card, they're going to ask you for your EIN number. So it's your organization's social security number. You do not need to pay for this. So please don't. I have a number of clients who have also signed up with LegalZoom. Now understand, I am not discrediting them. Okay, if you might be the person that really has no patience with trying to learn or figure out how to do paperwork to organize your organization, or whatever, and you might want somebody else to just do all the paperwork. Some attorneys just pay them and do that. You might want to go that route. That's fine. But I also want to give you a heads up to know that some of the things that you will be paying organizations like them for, you can either do for yourself, or there might be some information that they don't give you up front that you're not privy to that really will make a difference for you. And one is that you don't have to pay the full $875 to file your paperwork for your 501c3, right? That's your traditional form. If you plan on raising over $50,000 a year in the first 4 years, you can go that way. Not a problem. I went that way, but they have since created an application for nonprofit organizations who do not plan to make that much money. Or it's all a projection, right? We don't know. But, it's a truncated version of the 1023 form. And that's only about $275, right? The fee to complete that. So that may or may not be something or an option that is given to you, when you engage companies like that. But be aware of what your options are and understand that it does not take a month or two for someone to complete your paperwork, honestly. And especially if you're doing the truncated version or the short version, of the 1023, that's $275, that you could do that in like 20-25 minutes, given that you've actually thought through what you want your organization to do. And as I always suggest, that you have your mission, your vision, your goals, your programming, your budget. Given that you have those things already, and I walked you through that in the Dream Your Nonprofit in a Weekend online course. If you have not gone through that, please, the link is below. Make sure you do that so you're ready to file your paperwork, so you have what you need to do so. But once you have that, especially with the truncated version, you could do that in 20-25 minutes online. In some cases, depending on what state you're in, you can apply for that online, your 501c3 status online, truncated version, and you can get a response back in as little as 2 weeks. Okay, so I want you all to know there's some people out there, I'm not saying that LegalZoom is those people, but there are companies out there who will take advantage of your ignorance and that you do not know what you're doing, and the caveats of starting up a nonprofit organization. So I'm here to help you avoid that. So do not pay for your EIN number. It is free, darlings. Okay, It's free. And also be aware that there are different forms for, or versions of the form for your 1023 to file with the feds, right? Because your 1023 is a federal document. The IRS is federal. That's your federal 501c3 status, so that you are recognized as a nonprofit in the whole country, right? For the state, your state, you have to file the articles of incorporation with your state. That's something separate. You have to do that first, right? That, along with and have your EIN number before you can even apply for your 501c3 status. And there is a fee for the articles of incorporation form as well. And depending on your state, you have to check in and see what that is. I'll put a link below as well so that you can check and see what that is in your state. Okay. And again, I'm here to work with you one-on-one to help you avoid some of these things. So don't feel like you're going through it alone. So, and don't be shy about reaching out. You know, I'm just so proud of my clients and my nonprofit visionaries that inbox me or email me and reach out for help. Because if you don't reach out for help, nobody's going to know that you need it. Okay. Another thing, last thing I'll say that I forgot to say about, people trying to, what they call upsell you. So you reach out to them for one thing to help you through one process, and then they have something else, which is nothing wrong with that, because, hey, once they talk to you, they might find out that you need some other sorts of supports. But there's some things that you just will not need, right? That they may be trying to actually sell you, which, another with the company that I mentioned earlier, it was something around insurance for something that you probably not even going to need starting up as a nonprofit organization. All right. So I'll just be wary of what, people are offering to you. And the best way to do that is to reach out to me or a nonprofit coach for support so that you know what to avoid. So don't get got, y'all. I love you and I want you to be successful. And there's some vultures out here trying to get your money. Okay. All right. So until next time, I'm Shalita, the nonprofit Easter O'Neill. If you need me for anything, one-on-one coaching, you want to join the hashtag nonprofit no filter membership, you want to enroll in my online courses, so you need a little bit of help, www.shalitao'neill.com. I think it's right there. Okay. shalitao'neill.com, and we'll get together and see what we can do. Until next time, be blessed and don't be no fool.